Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're ditching the dance floor and hopping on a plane to Cambodia. No, instead we're going on an adventure to explore the top 10 must-visit temples in Cambodia. We've got ancient cities, hidden jungle temples, and enough breathtaking views to fill your camera roll 100 times over. So buckle up, grab your virtual passport, and get ready to say, Chum Reap Suor to Cambodia. First stop on our Cambodian temple tour, and we gotta start with the big one, Angkor Wat. Picture this. The sun rising over a majestic temple, its 5 towers reflected perfectly in the water. Angkor Wat is absolutely massive. I'm talking over 400 acres, and it's covered in intricate carvings that tell stories of Hindu mythology. This place was once the heart of the Khmer Empire, and you can just feel the history radiating from every stone. As you wander through the endless corridors and courtyards, you'll be transported back in time. Imagine the kings and queens who once walked these halls, the ceremonies that unfolded within these walls. It's no wonder Angkor Wat is considered one of the most important archaeological sites in Southeast Asia. So, grab your fan, slather on that sunscreen, because we're moving on to our next adventure. Get ready to be mesmerized, because our next stop is Bayon Temple, and trust me, you've never seen anything like this before. Imagine a temple with hundreds of giant stone faces staring down at you from every angle. Don't worry, they're friendly faces. These serene smiles belong to Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. And let me tell you, after seeing all those smiling faces, you'll be feeling pretty zen yourself. The whole place is a labyrinth of towers, passageways, and courtyards, all adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes from everyday life in ancient Cambodia. You'll see battles, festivals, animals, and even some pretty stylish hairstyles. As you wander through the temple, take some time to appreciate the incredible craftsmanship. Can you imagine carving all those faces by hand? Talk about dedication. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because our next stop is Prohm, the temple that time forgot, or maybe just misplaced for a few centuries. This place is straight out of an Indiana Jones movie, with giant tree roots snaking their way through ancient ruins. Imagine a temple being slowly swallowed by the jungle, with roots and vines reclaiming what was once theirs. It's both eerie and beautiful, a testament to the power of nature. Prohm was once a bustling monastery, home to thousands of monks, but after the fall of the Khmer Empire, it was abandoned and left to the elements. You'll find hidden courtyards, crumbling towers, and intricate carvings peeking out from beneath the foliage. As you wander through the temple, keep an ear out for the sounds of the jungle, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and maybe even the distant call of a monkey. And if you're lucky, you might even spot one of the temple's resident monkeys swinging through the trees. Just maybe keep your snacks out of reach. Get ready to be dazzled, because our next stop is Bantay Sray, a temple so beautiful it's known as the Citadel of Women. Legend has it that the temple was built by women because the carvings were simply too intricate for a man's hand. Bantay Sray is a bit smaller than some of the other temples on our list, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in beauty. The temple is made from pink sandstone, which gives it a warm, almost glowing appearance. And the carvings, they are some of the most intricate and well-preserved in all of Angkor. You'll find scenes from Hindu mythology, delicate floral motifs, and even a few mischievous monkeys hidden among the details. As you explore the temple, take some time to appreciate the artistry and skill that went into creating this masterpiece. It's a true testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the Khmer people. Just maybe start with something a little less ambitious than a temple. Next up on our temple adventure, we're heading to Prohm, a temple with a name as grand as its history. Now this place is a bit of a mystery, shrouded in legends and whispers of a sacred sword. Imagine a temple hidden deep within the jungle, its towers and walls overgrown with vines and roots. Prohm was once a bustling city, complete with a university, hospitals, and even its own water system. It was also said to be the home of the sacred sword of the Khmer Empire, a weapon of legend thought to possess magical powers. Today, Prohm is a fascinating blend of nature and history. As you wander through the temple, you'll encounter crumbling towers, overgrown courtyards, and hidden chambers, all waiting to be explored. Keep an eye out for the intricate carvings that adorn the walls, depicting scenes from Hindu mythology and everyday life in ancient Cambodia. Unless you're Indiana Jones, of course, in which case, please, take me with you. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to climb a mountain. Okay, maybe not a real mountain, but it's close enough. Our next stop is Phnom, a hilltop temple that offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Imagine this: the sun setting over the Cambodian jungle, casting a golden glow over the ancient temples of Angkor. Phnom was built in the 9th century, making it one of the oldest temples in Angkor. It was once the center of a thriving city, and you can still see the remains of its walls and moats today. But the real reason to visit Phnom is the view. From the top of the hill, you'll have a panoramic vista of the entire Angkor complex, including Angkor Wat, Bayon Temple, and Prohm. Now, I'm not going to lie, getting to the top can be a bit of a hike, but trust me, the view is worth every step. Just, maybe wear comfortable shoes and bring some water. Are you ready for a little peace and quiet? After all that temple hopping, you deserve some relaxation. Our next stop is Bantay, a sprawling temple complex that's known for its serene atmosphere and timeless beauty. Imagine a temple where you can escape the crowds, wander through peaceful courtyards, and soak up the tranquil ambiance. This sprawling temple complex was once a bustling Buddhist monastery, but today, it's a place of peace and contemplation. As you wander through the ruins, you'll feel a sense of calm wash over you. While you're exploring Bantay, take some time to appreciate the intricate carvings that adorn the walls. And if you're lucky, you might even spot one of the temple's resident monks going about their daily rituals. Just, remember to be respectful and ask permission before taking any photos. Get ready to step back in time, because our next stop is Prohm, a temple that was once used for ancient rituals and ceremonies. Imagine a temple where ancient kings once performed elaborate rituals to honor their gods. Prohm is known for its distinctive pyramid shape, which is said to represent Mount Meru, the mythical home of the Hindu gods. As you climb to the top of the temple, you'll be rewarded with stunning views of the surrounding countryside. But the real magic of Prohm lies in its history. This temple was once used for a variety of rituals, including cremation ceremonies and sacrifices to the gods. Don't worry, no sacrifices are happening today, at least not that I know of. As you wander through the temple, imagine the sights and sounds of those ancient ceremonies, the chanting of priests, the smell of incense, the flickering of oil lamps. It's an experience that will transport you back in time. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because our next stop is East Mabon, a temple that's guarded by, wait for it, elephants. Well, not real elephants, unfortunately, but stone elephants that are so lifelike you'll swear they're about to trumpet. Imagine a temple rising from the middle of a man-made lake, its towers reflected in the water. East Mabon was built on an island in the middle of a massive reservoir, which was used to irrigate the surrounding farmland. Talk about a temple with a view. But the real stars of the show are the elephants. These magnificent creatures are carved from stone, and they stand guard at the corners of the temple's central platform. Legend has it that the elephants were brought to life by the gods to protect the temple from evil spirits. As you explore East Mabon, take some time to admire the elephants and imagine the stories they could tell. And who knows, maybe you'll even feel their protective presence watching over you. Just, maybe don't try to ride them. And for our final stop on our Cambodian temple adventure, we're going back to where it all began, Bayon Temple. This majestic temple was one of the very first to be built in the Angkor region, and let me tell you, it set the bar pretty high. Imagine a pyramid-shaped temple rising up from the jungle, its 5 tiers representing the 5 peaks of Mount Meru, the mythical home of the gods. Bayon Temple was built way back in the 9th century, and it was actually the center of the first capital city of the Khmer Empire. Now that's what I call a historical hotspot. As you wander through the temple grounds, you'll be transported back in time to those early days of the Khmer Empire. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient rituals, feel the presence of the kings and queens who once ruled this land. It's like stepping into a history book. And the best part? You'll have all those incredible stories and memories to take home with you. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our Cambodian temple adventure. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty cultured and inspired. We've seen incredible architecture, learned fascinating history, and maybe even picked up a few dance moves along the way. From the majestic Angkor Wat to the serene Bantay, each of these temples has its own unique charm and story to tell. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through Cambodia's top temples. See you in the next video. Until next time, keep on exploring.